Hi, today I'm going to demonstrate how to roast a chicken. The first step is to take your chicken, you need to remove it from the bag it came in. And then remove any of the packing materials. Usually there's some materials at the bottom that were used to pack it. Then in the cavity of the bird you'll find the giblets. You need to remove those. Okay. Usually I cut some of the excess fat off. Right around the opening of the cavity, you can see that there's just some fat. I'm just going to trim off. Once that's done, you just need to rinse the bird. You rinse both the outside and then inside the cavity as well. Then you take the chicken and you pat it dry with paper towels. Then you want to salt the entire bird. I'm just using a sea salt here. You also want to salt the inside of the cavity. You could go ahead and stuff the bird and cook it right away, but I'm going to let it sit in the refrigerator overnight with just a little bit of plastic wrap. If you let the chicken really dry out overnight, it results in a really nice crispy skin and a really tender bird. So I'm going to be letting this sit overnight, and then tomorrow I'm going to stuff it with garlic, lemons, and oranges, and I'm going to squeeze lemon and orange juice all over the entire bird. But I'll show you more of that tomorrow. So I let the chicken sit overnight in the fridge, and now I'm going to finish preparing it and put it in the oven. The first step is to cut 1 lemon, 1 orange, and 3 cloves of garlic. Then you stuff that into the cavity of the bird. The entire lemon and the entire orange might not fit in. Just use as much as possible. Okay. Now I'm going to brush the top with olive oil. You want to make sure that the bird is facing breast up. Now I'm going to squeeze just a slice of lemon and a slice of orange over the top. I'm going to rinse my hands before I get the pepper out. Then I just put a little bit of pepper over the entire thing. The last step is just to tie the legs together. It prevents any of the stuffing from falling out. You can use cooking twine, but you can also just use aluminum foil that's folded up. I just wrap and twist around one leg, and then do the exact same thing to the other side. And it's all set. Now nothing's going to fall out of it. Now I'm just going to place the chicken into the oven. I put the chicken in the oven at 400 degrees. Chicken takes 20 minutes a pound to cook. You also want to make sure that you check the temperature with a meat thermometer. You check the thick inner thigh portion and you make sure that it reaches 170 degrees before serving. I baste the chicken every 20 minutes. I made a mixture of the juice from 1 lemon, 1 orange, with a little bit of olive oil, oregano, and a crushed clove of garlic. Another thing to look out for is to make sure that the pan drippings do not burn. If they start to brown, just add a little bit of white wine and or chicken broth to the pan. So it's been 1 hour and 45 minutes and the chicken is done. I'm going to put this aside, cover it with foil, and use the pan drippings to make a gravy. The gravy recipe is also listed on the blog in a previous entry.